Hello, welcome to class. Here we have this radical equation. X to the power of 2 minus 1 all over x minus 1 equal to the square root of x to the power of 2 minus 1, the value of x here. Now, before we go into today's challenge, I want to also believe here, I want to say here that x cannot be equal to 1, right? So let me put it here. X cannot be equal to 1. Right? Good. So if x cannot be equal to 1, what could possibly be the value of x in this challenge here? So let's solve and see what the value of x is going to be. So take our solution here. So we have our question, x to the power of 2 minus 1 all over x minus 1 equal to the square root of our x to the power of 2 minus 1, right? Good. Now what we want to do here is this. We want to rewrite the numerator here. And here we're having x to the power of 2. So I want to introduce the power of 2 to the 1 here. Good. So if I put in 2 here, this is going to give us x to the power of 2 minus 1 to the power of 2 all over x minus 1. This is equal to the square root of our x to the power of 2 minus 1. There's what we call the difference of 2 square, which says that when you have your a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, so this is equal to your a minus, or let's take plus the bracket a minus b. This is what we call difference of 2 square. So we can bring it in here. Why are we doing this? Look at what we have at the bottom. We are having x minus 1. And so this is going to give us our x to the power of 2, x plus 1 there, or in bracket x minus 1, everything all over x minus 1 equal to the square root of our x to the power of 2 minus 1. Look at what we have here. This will leave the system. Okay? So with this, what happened? We are now left with our x plus 1 equal to the square root of x squared minus 1. So at this point, what we do here, we want to do away with this radical. So we take the square of both sides of the equation. And so we're going to have our x plus 1 all raised to the power of 2 equals to the square root of x squared minus 1 all raised to the power of 2. Easy, right? Good. So what happened? This will go with this radical. We apply a law in your algebra which says that you have your a to the power of a plus 1. Should I put let's say b, then raised to the power of 2, say this is equal to your a to the power of 2, then plus 2ab plus your b to the power of 2. And so here we are having 1 in place of b, and we're having x in place of a. So if we succumb to this, we're going to have this expression to be x squared plus our 2x plus our 1 to the power of 2 is still going to give us 1. This is equal to our x squared minus 1. Easy. We're having x to the power of 2 here. We're having x to the power of 2 here. Here is positive, here is positive. So they will cancel out. Right? Good. So this will leave. So I'm now left with 2x plus 1 equal to our minus 1. Easy. So we move this one to this side, or we can say subtract 1 from both sides of the equation. So we're going to have here 2x plus our 1 minus 1 equals to minus 1 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 will leave the system. We now have 2x will now be equal to minus 1 minus 1 will give us minus 2. We are looking for x, and so we divide through by 2, divide by 2. Cancel. 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1. We have the minus here to give us our x will now be equal to minus 1. Yeah. So I said x cannot be equal to our positive 1, but you have it to be minus 1. All right. Now, if we have our x to be minus 1, can we do a simple check to see if this actually satisfies the original equation? Yes, we can do that. So let's take our check. So we're going to have here check. Let's take it from here, check. Our original equation, we have x to the power of 2 minus 1 all over x minus 1 equals to the square root of our x squared minus 1. So wherever we see x, we are putting in the value minus 1. Okay, so this is going to give us our minus 1 to the power of 2 minus our 1 all over our minus 1, then minus 1. This is equal to the square root of our minus 1 to the power of 2 minus 1. Easy? Good. So minus 1 to the power of 2 will give us positive 1. And so we're going to have this one to be our 1 minus our 1 all over minus 1 will give us minus 2 equal to the square root. Minus 1 to the power of 2 will give us our positive 1 minus the existing one we have in here. So here we have invisible plus. So we're going to have here plus 1 minus 1 that will give us 0. So we have 0 all over minus 2 equal to minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 will give us the square root of our 0. And what is the square root of 0? That is 0 to the power of 1 all over 2. Remember we said 0 to the power of any number except 0 itself an imaginary number, then that will give us what? Our 0. So if we are having 0 to the power of, because this is same thing as 0 to the power of 1 all over 2. This is not 0. The power here is not 0, neither is it imaginary number. And so that will give us 0. Now on this other side, we are having here 0 all over minus 2 equal to our 0 to the power of 1 all over 2. So this side, we have ascertained this, that this is going to give us our 0. Then on this other side, we are now having 0 all over minus 2. There is a difference between minus 2 all over 0 and our 0 all over minus 2. 0 all over minus 2 is going to give us 0. But our minus 2 all over 0 is going to give us undefined. Okay? Then this other side here is going to give us 0. So what does that imply? It means that the answer we solve for, or the root we solve for x equal to our minus 1 actually satisfy the original equation. So this is how you solve and verify radical equations of this kind. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Stay connected to Online Maths TV till we meet you again. Bye for now.